and I had to be hospitalized, especially not for me. I know I can't. That's okay. And it's really cold. I'm different. Are failures? Stop that. No, you have failed. Everyone, it's your girl Amira. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video. Oh my god, so sorry my loves. I know I missed a week and this video is probably gonna come out a little bit later than anticipated. You have to understand, I've been sick. Maybe you can still hear it. I've been sick for the past 10 days. I had one of the worst colds of my life. The last time I had a cold like this, I was 12. And I had to be hospitalized. I haven't had something like this in a long time. I legit lost my voice. I'm starting to get it back. I was not able to work. I was not able to sleep. Maybe you can see because I do have genetic dark circle, but like it's pretty bad. I have not been able to sleep for the past 10 days. I would wake up in the middle of the night coughing like crazy. I survived basically on NyQuil, Tylenol, and Binula, and a lot of honey, a lot of like tea. I just managed to get back my voice. I'm still gonna cough a lot in this video. I'm gonna try to cut as much as possible so you guys don't have it in your ears. So please be understanding if, you know, there's a lot of cuts. I'm gonna try to make it as natural as possible. But if you see me do this and then it cuts, please note that because I am coughing. So, hi again. I hope you have been doing well in the last couple of days. I hope you have all been not sick. I hope that whatever virus is going on did not touch you guys. Listen, it was special. That's all I'm gonna say. January is the month of resolution. It's the month of the new you. It's the month of starting from scratch and building the life you want for the next 11 months. Everybody's full of energy. Everybody's going back to the gym. Everybody's starting a new habit, waking up at 5 a.m., etc. But to be honest, I don't feel like January is like that for everybody, especially not for me. January, as we previously established, is a month between months for me. And I mean, every month is a month between months. But January is like more of like something in the middle. After 12 months of like just going through life, the busyness of December, you have January. And for me, I see it as a rest and reset month. I don't know how people do it. How can they be super like active in January? Do they get ready during December while like everything's happening? Because I know I can't. I'm not spending December reinventing myself. I've already been through like 11 months. I'm just tired. So instead of like feeling like a new person in January, I use the whole month of January to recuperate. As you have seen in the past couple of videos, I've created this January reset series. All of these actions were made in a way to create a roadmap for you guys to follow if you ever wanted to take things in the same way as me. Obviously, this video is gonna come out in February and I'm still talking about a January reset, but I need you to understand that it was by design in the beginning. I really wanted this video to come out in February, but then it literally happened because of my own circumstances. And if you're reading the title of this video, you're sort of maybe connecting the dots. I really wanted to talk to those of us that feel like they did not use January properly. If you feel like January didn't go as planned, that you weren't productive, that you didn't do anything in January, maybe you didn't get the time, maybe you got sick, maybe your circumstances changed, maybe you just did not feel like it, maybe you were just tired or didn't even think about it, I'm here to say that that's okay, like completely okay. But before we discuss this whole thing of like feeling lost, feeling like you wasted your time, yada yada, I have to do a little bit of my skincare and also grab breakfast. Because of my cold, as I said, I did not sleep properly at all. And one thing that I don't do when I'm sick is to take care of my skincare. Let's be real. But This morning, one thing that I did is that I rinsed my face a little bit. I already did my toner here. I didn't put any serum. I'm just, you know, going through things a bit slow. And I applied this little baby already. It's incredible. I've been using her a lot. I wasn't sure at first because I'm not really a fan of like cream or milky product, just because I feel like they give me pimple really easily. But this, I was really surprised. It's really good. It gives you a little glow, and that's all you need. I'm starting slowly again to put on my skincare. Although I don't have like a really bad or aggressive product, I still don't feel like I have the energy to do a whole like face routine, and that's okay. It feels like I'm giving myself the proper time to rest and recover, which, if you know me, if you've been following this channel, you know that I am all for. This little eye cream, I love her so much. It's the Belief aqua bomb, whatever. It has caffeine and it's really cold, so it sort of wakes up your under eye a little bit. I love her so much. I've been using her for the past, I want to say month and a half, and I've been seeing some improvement. Now, don't judge the product by what you see right now. As I said, I have not been sleeping, but usually I find that it gives me really good results. I know it's not the fanciest breakfast ever, but you have to remember, I haven't been eating much for the past 10 days. I don't want to have like stomach issues, so we're just having some toast with fig jam and a little bit of cheese, as well as just some green tea. This one have been my companion for the past 10 days, and it's gonna continue to be honest. I feel like socially we all want the same things, kind of. We want everything to go according to our plans. We want whatever we want to come to us easily, and to achieve our own version of what is success/happiness. And that's okay. I understand that feeling. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm different. No. But to achieve these goals, and let's call them goals because that's what they are, I feel like society teaches that there are certain ways to obtain that, a certain path for us to follow, which brings me back a little bit to what I was saying earlier. What happens to those that don't fit in this format? Those that did not follow the roadmap created by society? What happens to those that didn't follow the January reinventing yourself wagon? Does it mean that we failed? Does it mean that we are failures? That you missed the train and that there's no way for you to hop back in? Does this mean that because we missed what everybody has been doing in January, does it mean that we are at a dead end? First of all, listen to me. No. Listen to me and come closer. Stop that. Stop thinking like that. And I'm saying this for you, but as well for me, maybe for a younger me, but also the insecure me that sometimes is dealing with these dark thoughts. Do not talk to yourself like that. You're not a failure because you did not follow whatever society told you to do. It's okay. It really is. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You don't have to follow anything but your own timeline. We tend to always feel like we have to be moving, constantly producing and being productive. I don't believe in that. I find that this formula is basically living your life by the standards or the metrics that is imposed on us by society. We don't all live in the same rhythm. We don't have the same timeline. We don't have the same circumstances. So why are we all running toward the same finish line? Life is not the Olympics, but I don't feel like we have to have the same finish line. Who convinced us of this? Who convinced us that for us to be happy, for us to feel successful, we had to follow the same path, the same journey as everybody else and arrive at the same spot like everybody else? No. For me, this conversation is much bigger than the whole January reset, New Year, New Me conversation. I feel like our environment has imposed on us this clock, this societal clock, where you have to accomplish certain things by a certain time, a certain age. Otherwise, you have failed. You should finish your studies at this age. You should be married at this age. Don't forget to buy a house at this age. I don't know for you, but this whole by this age you should does not necessarily correspond to where I want my life to go towards to. Because one thing I feel like we are forgetting is that this journey, or anyone's journey in general, a journey, first of all, takes time, and it's not supposed to be perfect. It's more about progress, about building the life that you want realistically with your own circumstances, and more importantly, at your own pace. As they say, Rome was not built in a day, but Rome and the Giza pyramids were not built the same way and not at the same time. I don't know if I'm explaining what I feel correctly. I want to encourage you to do and achieve what you want at any time in your life and at your own rhythm. I'm really passionate about that, as you can see. I don't know, maybe January triggered this conversation, but it's something that I feel deeply in my life. Your life is your own. Why would it look like someone else's? I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've learned that the more I talk to people, the more I find that no one has a typical life. Deviating from the regular path of the social clock does not mean being unhappy. Now, obviously, I'm not forcing you to take a different path in life if that's not what you want. But I'm trying to remove the stress and clock out of the equation. Between you and I, this whole vision of clock and stressing because it did not get to a specific milestone by a certain age feels capitalistic. The sheer thought that we have to have control over everything, otherwise things are wrong, otherwise there's unhappiness, is so human, is so arrogant. And listen, before you think I am judging you, I'm not. All of this is coming from an eldest daughter that has anxiety that is specifically linked with control. Because these videos are for you, but they're also for me. This is also a reflection of my thinking process, but I have learned that the list of things that I can control are pretty small. I am obviously in charge of my actions and of my choices. And if I'm living my life on this social clock, on this social path, then that means I am not in control at all. I am actually giving away the little bit of control that I have on my life. Because let's be realistic, you're only late in life if you're living in someone else's timeline. As a Muslim, this rings really true to me, because how arrogant of me to think that I can control everything around me. Can I control the weather? Can I control other human beings? And do I want to control all of that? In Algeria, we have a saying that sort of represents what I'm trying to say. كل عطلة فيها خير. In every step back, there is good. It encourages the acceptance of a slow-paced life, and that a slower path is often the better one. So what can we do? I mean, it's cute and all to talk about, taking things slow and, not putting yourself on someone else's clock. But what can we do realistically? We need to redefine what we deem to be a milestone, what we deem to be successful, and always remember to be gentle with ourselves. Society's standards change all the time. Society should not and cannot be our moral compass. Social agreement, collective agreement, does not mean that something is right. I mean, open a history book. You don't even have to, actually. You can see what's happening right now in Palestine, in Sudan, in Congo, and pretty much everywhere in the world. Now, I'm not telling you to go live in a mountain and cut all social interaction with society. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you to reject society. What I'm saying is that it's important to find your own core values and bring them with you as baggages. No matter what happens, your moral compass should always be your own. We also need to understand that it's normal to be lost. It's your first time in this life. I would say the most normal thing is to get lost and to stumble a little bit and to get back up and try something different. This world is meant to be explored. You're meant to make mistakes. That's the cycle of life. The beauty of this is that you can reset at any time. We are so lucky to live in the time that we live in, with the resource that we have. You can choose to restart your life right now, or in 6 months, or in 5 years. You are in control of that. My loves, I hope this video did not sound patronizing or me trying to give you a lesson. I love sharing with you. I love sharing with you, obviously, my journey, but also sometimes my thoughts. I feel like that's how we can grow together. And if you can benefit from whatever is going on here, then I'm more than happy to share it with you guys. Because I really want to stress how important it is to not self-blame or to live in the guilt of feeling late. You don't have to put that on yourself. Just move forward one step at a time. And if you have to take a break, and if you have to step back to move forward later on or to have some sort of progress, then that's completely okay. That's beautiful. I know it sounds cheesy. I know. I think this whole video just sounds cheesy. Literally each day is an opportunity. You don't have to wait for like big dates, you know, January or June because it's the middle of the year or whatever. You don't have to wait for anything, anyone, any sign to start from scratch. This came to me obviously when I was feeling really sick and I lost my rhythm. I lost the program of videos and I missed 1 week, and that annoyed me. I was like, why am I feeling this miserable over something I had zero control on? I should not feel like that, and neither should you. When I made this January reset series, I really wanted to sort of document the step that I took for myself to make sure that 2026 was the best year. And I also wanted to show you guys that no one has the perfect recipe. I did what I thought was the best for me, and whatever I showed you, even though I wanted it to sort of help you guys, may not work for you at all. I am encouraging you to find your own little sauce, your own little rhythm, whatever gives you the energy that you need to move towards what you want. This is the last video of the January reset series. The next videos are going to be probably Ramadan focused because Ramadan is in less than 10 days. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it brought you joy. I hope it brought you something positive. Please let me know what you thought of it, what you thought of this whole series. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. I post a lot of different videos on this channel. Vlogs, discussions like this one, heart-to-heart, travels. You have a lot of things. So if you like the sound of that, then I would highly recommend you to subscribe. I also have an Instagram and a TikTok account if you want to follow me over there. So yeah, thank you so much for being part of this incredible January reset journey, and I will see you on the next video. Peace!